Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to see the first chapter of second semester BA General English of Mothers, among other things by A.K. Ramanujan. A.K. Ramanujan was born in 1929, passed away in 1993. A.K. Ramanujan was an Indian English poet and a scholar of the Indian literature who wrote both in English and Kannada. He was being referred as a poet, a scholar, psychologist, folklorist, translator, and an excellent playwright. His academic research ranged across 5 languages: Kannada, English, Tamil, Telugu, and even Sanskrit. In 1976, the government of India awarded him the greatest Padma Bhushan, the Padma Shri, and in 1983 he was given the MacArthur Prize Fellowship. Now we are going to directly into the chapter named of mothers among other things. A.K. Ramanujan recalls his mother's youthful days, which is a thing of past. The twister blackbone tree reminds his mother's youthful days. Her loss of grace and immaculated figure is a typical of many poor Indian women. The drudgery of life has reduced her hands to look like the black, pink, crinkled feet of an eagle. The colors of black and pink are a blend of the past beauty and hardship of life. The healthy wing of bird becomes just a feather, and in the same way, mother is so lean that her sari hangs on her instead of clinging. She has lost the feel of touch in one finger. The boy feels deep pain when he sees mother picking up a grain of rice from the kitchen floor using her 4 sensible fingers. The poem suggests how a lady loses herself in never ending drudgery of domestic toil. Her beauty, dreams, personality are brutally crushed in typical Indian poor families. Her claim for fantasies of life passes into oblivion without notice. The poet creates a vivid picture of his mother in this poem using images and words that evoke the senses and contrast her youth with her present state. The first section of the poem portrays her in her youth. The second section deals with her middle age, and the final section describes her old age. The twisted blackbone tree evokes in the poet the olfactory images of his mother when she was young. The word twisted suggests that the tree is now old like his mother and was probably tended by her when it was young tree. Her youth is compared to silk and a white petal, both of which are soft and tender and exactly opposite of the old and rough twisted blackbone tree. The sparkle of the diamond stud in her earrings is compared to needles being splashed. The metaphor pictures mother as beautiful, bright, and lively like the splashes of light of the diamonds. He can recall his mother full of energy, running from rain, probably engaged in some work, to the cradles to tend to her children. The rain is pictured as swaying loosely with lengthy droops the tasseled blackburn tree. The rain symbolizes difficulties in life that try to stitch in and contain one's energy and enthusiasm in life. Yet his mother faced them resolutely. This is indicated by the comparison of her dexterous hands to an eagle's black, pink, crinkled feet with the talons that are effective and precise. The second section continues with the comparison but introduces a shift in mother's abilities. One of her fingers has been crippled by a rat trap, a handicap indicating a lessening of the efficiency as she gets older. The next line shows that the vagaries of life and motherhood have had their effect on her as a middle aged woman. This is pointed out by the statement that her saris do not cling to her, instead, they hang loose. She has become thin and weak, denoted by the metaphor, the loose feather of a one time wing. The final stanza begins with the poet stating that he experienced a gut level, a raw feeling, or a taste of the incomprehensible motherness of his mother, even in her old age, when he sees her slowing movement, her four still sensible fingers to pick a grain of rice from the kitchen floor. This shows that she is mentally agile, though physically weakened, and is in charge of the affairs of the house. An interpretation from Mr. Doyle with the twisted blackburn tree. I interpret the similarity that the poet is trying to project between the rough bark of the tree, withered with the time, but at the same time the life and all that a tree witnesses over its lifetime. It stands still and sees all that happens around it silently, continues to do its own bit, mutely, never complaining, only seeing. So is the situation of a lady, particularly in the Indian system of things. The tree of the Indian woman, which could have flourished into a beauty that has been twisted and hurt over and over again to the extent that it is left with nothing but only its sense of duty and responsibility. Dear students, in this chapter, the poet creates a compassion between his mother, the silk and the white petal of her my mother's youth, and the blackthorn tree. Have a nice day. Thank you.